There is a massive 17x price spread in AI video generation right now. Costs are jumping anywhere from like 3 cents to 50 cents per second. And to just add to the chaos, OpenAI's Sora 2 API is permanently shutting down on September 24th, 2026.
Yeah, the bottom just completely fell out of the market.
Yeah.
And that is mainly because Google just launched Gemini Omni Flash. It is this unified multimodal model that creates 10-second videos from literally any combination of text, image, audio, and video inputs.
Right, and the really crazy part is the distribution. I mean, they are making it available completely for free on YouTube Shorts that just completely wipes out the standard $20 a month consumer paywall entirely.
Exactly, which is wild when you think about it.
Right, because if OpenAI is shutting down Sora 2, presumably because the compute costs are just way too high to sustain, how on earth is Google offering Omni Flash for free to millions of users without just bankrupting themselves?
Well, it really comes down to architectural efficiency. They made this major breakthrough in state-preserving conversational editing.
State-preserving. What does that actually look like in practice for, a normal user?
So instead of brute forcing a completely new video every time you request a change, Omni Flash can isolate and alter just a single variable. So you can ask it to change the lighting to a warm golden hour or swap out a coffee cup on a desk, and it alters only that specific element.
Oh, wow. So the original characters and the background remain completely untouched.
Exactly. The physics of the scene, the lighting on the subject, all of that remains perfectly intact.
That is incredible. It is basically like having a tireless instant VFX editor sitting right there on your phone. Which really makes you wonder, if we can edit video conversationally like that, does crafting the perfect text prompt officially become more important than holding a camera?
It's a really good question. But the biggest technical leap here actually isn't just the visual editing, it is the native synced audio.
Wait, really? The audio is the main breakthrough.
Yeah, because Omni isn't just generating a silent video and then pasting a sound layer on top after the fact. It generates dialogue, sound effects, and ambient noise simultaneously with the video.
So it's essentially hearing the video at the exact same moment it sees it.
Right, which completely solves that painful process of dubbing everything in post-production. But if you look at the Reddit developer notes, there is a catch.
Oh, there's always a catch. What are the developers saying?
They are saying you have to keep your prompts in this very specific 20 to 50 word sweet spot. And you definitely cannot pack too many actions into a single 10-second shot, or the consistency just completely falls apart.
Right, so if you ask a character to walk in, sit down, open a laptop, and drink coffee all at once, the AI just breaks.
Exactly. You really have to pick 1 or 2 actions maximum for it to hold up.
With all these capabilities, the native audio, the conversational edits, you would think Google would be shouting their benchmark scores from the rooftops, right?
You'd think so, but strangely, there are 0 independent numeric benchmarks for Omni Flash available right now. ByteDance's Seedance 2.0 actually still holds the public leaderboard spot.
Really? So Google is just bypassing the benchmark war entirely?
Yeah, they are playing a dual distribution strategy here. Omni Flash is the consumer tool, so it comes with these unremovable Synthy watermarks, and it has a strict 10-second policy cap.
Which is an important distinction. A policy cap means the technology can physically generate longer videos, but Google put a speed bump in the software to control their compute costs, right?
Exactly. And that really contrasts with their enterprise API, VO 3.1. That one operates with an 8-second architectural cap, meaning the model's literal memory limit maxes out at 8 seconds.
Okay, so VO and Omni are coexisting for entirely different buyers.
Spot on. And for anyone navigating this space, there are a few signals you should be watching next.
Like the imminent developer API launch for Omni.
Yes, and we also need to see whether Google lifts that 10-second policy cap for longer videos. Plus, we're waiting on the return of audio editing capabilities and, of course, the highly anticipated release of Omni Pro's benchmark profile.
Right, to see what the frontier model can truly do. Which really brings us right back to that massive 17x price spread and the death of the paywall that we started with.
It changes the entire landscape.
It really does. Now that cinematic AI video generation is becoming a completely free, commoditized tool baked right into apps like YouTube Shorts, will the true value of your content shift entirely away from high-budget production quality and back to raw, original ideation?